Stanford University will be getting a $400 million gift from Phil Knight, Nike founder and chairman. The 78-year-old has pledged one of the largest philanthropic gifts ever to a university. And here with more details is Wall Street Journal reporter Sarah Germano. Sarah, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So what details do you know about this gift and how it will be used?
So it's the anchoring donation to a scholarship that will be for all of Stanford's graduate programs. The total endowment for the program, which is being announced today, is $750 million. It's intended to pull in 100 graduate students from around the world, starting with the 2018-2019 school year. And the aim is to provide full tuition, room and board for these students.
For the duration of their time at Stanford?
Yeah,
that's great.
3 years in their graduate programs.
Wow, that's very, very generous. Now, we know that this is not the first time that Mr. Knight has given significantly to Stanford. I guess he gave over $100 million in 2006, correct?
Yeah.
What's his connection to the school?
So he's an alumnus of their Graduate School of Business. He got his MBA there. He's more well known for his affiliation with the University of Oregon from his home state. He also contributes a lot of money to that institution. And he and his wife, Penny, have said that their main goal of their philanthropy is to give to education. So they have a long history of donating to these schools. It's
so interesting, though, this most recent pledge is for $400 million, which is exactly the amount John Paulson pledged to Harvard last year. Do you think that's significant?
It is. It sort of speaks to who Phil Knight is as a person. I think he definitely wants to be philanthropic, but he is a little bit hesitant about drawing too much attention to himself. He wants to be up there and noted for his contributions to education, but doesn't want to take too much of the spotlight away from the program itself.
Very, very interesting. Now, Mr. Knight is estimated to have a net worth of over $25 billion, according to Forbes. And we know that he has some other causes and institutions that he's given to as well. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, so we mentioned the previous donation he gave to Stanford. He's given hundreds of millions to the University of Oregon. He also makes donations in cost to certain institutions at the University of Oregon. Last fall, he said he would put up the funding for a new sports science center at that school, which is going to be named for their Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, Marcus Mariota. He's also pledged, this isn't even the most significant financial pledge he's made in the last year. He and his wife committed $500 million to match funding for a cancer research institute at the Oregon Health and Science University.
Very, very generous, very significant. Now, Mr. Knight, who we mentioned earlier, is 78 years old, seems to be taking steps recently to shore up his legacy. What are some of the other things that he's done recently?
Yeah, so this is part of a bit. He's now, making steps to transition away a little bit from his company, Nike. Last summer, he announced that he was naming his son Travis to the board, making moves. He's currently the company's chairman, and he's nominating Nike's current CEO, Mark Parker, to succeed him as chairman. He said he wants to step down sometime this year. He's publishing a memoir sometime this spring, so he's definitely in succession mode planning.
Very, very interesting. Sarah Germano, thank you so much for all that.
Thank you.